All right, so now let's actually create a table in SQL. And we'll start off by writing the create table command followed by the name of that table we want. Then we'll start listing the attributes, giving a name and then what data type we want it to be. So the first one's going to be the name of the politician and it's going to be 40 characters. We're assuming that no name goes over 40 characters. I may be wrong. Then we want the state to be a variable character, which we want to be up to 15. Again, I don't think any state goes above 15 characters. And then we want the party just to be a character of one, because we're assuming, maybe they could be Democrat, Republican, or Independent. That can all be represented with one letter. Then we can have the date elected be stored as a date. Oh yeah, we need commas between all of these. And then we can have the name term served, the attribute term served, be written as a short int and age just as an int. So then we have different commands we can use if we want to modify that table after it's been created. The first one is drop table, which just does exactly what it says. It drops the table R. So if we have table R and we call the drop table command, it'll just be gone. However, you may not want to drop the entire table. Instead, you may just want to alter the table. You can do this by the alter command and the drop command that we already learned. So you just write alter table, then the name of the table, then the drop command, and the name of the attribute you want to drop from the schema. So if we flip it over, we know that we want to get rid of term served. Let's say that doesn't really make sense because we already have the date elected, so maybe we can already figure that out on our own. The next command would be the add command. And so if we have the same idea, alter table, name a table, and then add the name of the attribute, we can also add the data type. So this one we want to add a title that's 15 characters. So when we add an attribute to a relation, we then need to update all of the instances inside of that relation, or the tuples. And what if we don't know what to put in those tuples? What if we don't have the information to put in there? Well, we can use a default. And that's just done by writing the default command. And it goes as writing default and then placing the attribute you want as the default right next to it. Make sure you follow the data type that you have. So I had to change that from 15 to 10. And so if I have the default set to mayor, then it'll be mayor padded with 5 more spaces at the end. You can also have the default set to null or even a system command like current time. You can also add a default value at the creation of your table inside the original command.